Radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, ADRIENNE Lally, and ATTILIO Leonardi will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, ADRIENNE and ATTILIO.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596, or on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Well, hey, everybody. Let's see here. What was I doing today where I ran into someone? You know what? I was going up Cocoa Head. Breathing kind of heavy because that's a long hike. Halfway up the hill. No, you know what? When I got to the top of the hill, this lady tapped on my shoulder, started asking me, and you're wondering, why is she asking me tax and legal questions at the top of Cocoa Head? Well, she was. And I said, those are great questions, but I highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional. And then I said, but Mom, what other questions do you have? So if you hear anything on the show, sounds like legal advice, hey, run it past an attorney. If it sounds like tax advice, go check it out with your CPA, because today we're realtors and we're going to talk about real estate.
All right, but before we talk about real estate, we have a quote from Jim Rohn, and it's about goals and goal setting. So we're planning our team advance here coming up on the 17th, and that's what we're doing. We're doing some goals for our 2014 business plan.
Yep.
But this is what Jim Rohn has to say. The major reason for setting a goal is for what it makes of you to accomplish it. What it makes of you will always be the far greater value than what you get. The ultimate reason for setting goals is to entice you to become the person it takes to achieve them. When Andrew Carnegie died, they discovered a sheet of paper upon which he had written one of his major goals of his life: to spend the first half of his life accumulating money, and to spend the last half of his life giving it all away. Some people are disturbed by those tough days because all they have is the days. They haven't designed or described or defined the future. So write it down.
All right.
Define.
So I think we're going to have Gabe give us a call later in the show, so maybe we'll have that VA minute later on.
Yes.
Okay.
I will text him now to see where he's at.
All right. So
for his VA minute. But we have our success story, right?
Which success story? We have so many success stories. We have ones to choose from. So, okay, here's this one. This was off of Zillow feedback that we had gotten, and it says, Aloha. I'm in the Coast Guard, and my husband is a self-employed landscaper. Together, we are very hard workers, but we aren't the only ones. Team Lally is a hardworking real estate team who delivers exceptional customer service, cares about their customers' needs, remains patient, and caters to the customer's ultimate desire. We purchased a beautiful home in Makakilo in August of 2012.
And then when Team Lally showed us the house for the first time, we said, this is the one we want, and we will wait a year if we have to. Team Lally understood our end desire, accommodated us, and didn't try to detour us into another purchase. They remained patient and informative through the short sale process, and in the end, 6 months later, we got the house we wanted and felt relieved that we had an outstanding team who assisted us in making our dreams come true.
Yes.
Thank you, Team Lally. I will always refer your team, and I hope others will trust in your team as we did.
Yeah.
Mahalo, Crystal, and Sandro.
You know, I wanted to share with our listeners, it's in the bottom, it's the front page, bottom of the front page, today's about real estate, and it's talking about close but no record. Oahu home sales prices nearly hit an all-time high. So we still have historically low interest rates, but prices are going up because
they're creeping back up.
Yeah, it's an economic indicator that the economy is recovering. So people are being more confident, and they're wanting to be homeowners, and they're not sitting on the fences anymore. So in general, we would say it's a seller's market, but again, it depends on neighborhood by neighborhood.
Yes, it does, and the home condition too. because not everybody is in the position to take on a fixer-upper type of home. Those are mainly like investors or just handy people in general.
So it's interesting here in 2012, the median price. So be careful. That doesn't mean like, okay, this is how much houses cost on the island. What that means, translation, is half the homes sold for more than this amount and the other half sold for less. So in 2012, but it is an indicator of the direction that prices are going. So in 2012, 640,000. Guess what? November of 2013, 1 year later, 684,000. So that's a 6.9% increase. And then as far as condos, in 2012, oh, look at this. In 2012, it was 325,000. 2013, 330. So not that much of an increase. So condos are still a good deal. But for people in the mainland, they're like, what? I can buy a mansion for $330,000 with 10 acres. But there's a price for living in Hawaii, and that's just what it is.
Yes.
So anyway,
there's a lot less land to be building on. So
it is a seller's market. It's important that you're getting connected up with it. Aggressive, professional, courteous, kind, super nice real estate team.
So speaking of it being a seller's market, did you know that Team Lally lists 2 to 4 homes per week?
No, I did not know that. No, of course I know that because I'm over there helping you list them.
With the low inventory, it's crucial to have a head start. We have lots of homes in process, and if you want to know more about our coming soon inventory, just give our buyer hotline a call at 234-4421. That's 234-4421, and one of our 5 full-time buyer agents would be happy to serve you.
All right, so this part of the show, we usually have, sometimes we do a VA Minute, but if not, we'll bring that VA Minute on later on. But we do talk about a learning story.
Okay.
You know what? The whole show is about learning, and whatever you are listening to our show, we're trying to give back to our listeners and teach you something. So what do we want to teach them today? Let's talk, how do we sell so many homes? How do we do that?
We work hard.
We work hard. We have systems, we're efficient, and we have a team. Yeah, we set goals. So one of the things that I think the key to our success in getting homes sold is video. When people are looking on the internet, in order of priority, number one thing they want to take a look at?
They want to look at the video.
Number 2 is still pictures, and number 3, the last thing they want to do is read things. So it's more important to have a video, especially today with YouTube. I think more information is uploaded to YouTube in a day than all the written knowledge that existed in the world, in our past history. It's just a tremendous amount of information is going up there, and you've got to be able to adapt to it because that's what buyers are doing. Are they reading the newspaper or just randomly driving around? What are they doing when they're looking for a home?
They are online.
They're getting on the internet. Next thing you're doing is they're getting a realtor to help them refine that internet search.
And then they're also getting pre-approved because unless they're cash buyers, they're going to need the financing in place. You want to know what you're pre-approved for before you start looking for homes.
Yeah.
Then you start looking at homes that maybe you can't afford, and then you get disappointed because you've already looked at that bigger home. So it's always best to start with the pre-approval.
So, I can do the VA Minute. You ready?
Okay.
All right, so here's your VA Minute for today. For your veterans out there looking to buy a home and you're going to be using your VA benefit or your loan. We've talked about this on past shows, but it's a good topic and it's a helpful piece of information. And if you're looking for a home on Oahu and you find out that the home has any type of unpermitted areas added to it, just be aware that you're going to have some challenges with the VA loan. So some solutions to that are what, Adrienne?
Is to, I think talk to Gabe Ame.
Talk to Gabe Amway?
Yes.
Is Gabe there? We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
I think he is.
Yes, he is.
There he is.
Gabe, are you there?
He is.
I am here.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, we need your help.
What do we need? I'm here for you.
We need help with our VA minutes.
VA Minute. Okay, I got a new tip for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
VA loans, right? We can use the income to qualify of the veteran and the veteran's spouse. That's it. But there's an exception in which if a veteran and another veteran who's a non-spouse, like their friends, or maybe a fiance who's also served and is eligible, they can both go on the same loan, and we would use both of their entitlement for VA purposes, and that's called a split entitlement. So again, say there's two veterans that want to be roommates. We could use both their incomes and use both their entitlements, and we can get a VA loan for both of them using both incomes, and that helps with getting a higher purchase price on a house than if you went to go in solo. One thing we got to watch out for is this process takes a little bit more time because of split entitlement. We have to, once you get loan approval, we have to submit to the VA department for another approval from them, and that could take another 5 to 10 days. So we just have to factor that in on the purchase contract close date.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, that is, I did not know that.
Hey, you know what? I was working with my friend in the studio. His name's Phil. No, that's called filling the air with information. And I did start talking about the permit situation with the VA buyer. So why don't we go to the expert, which is you. I know you've talked about it on previous shows, but I think it's important enough to bring it up again because repetition lends emphasis. Tell us what does a VA buyer need to be aware of as far as buying a home with non-permitted
areas?
Exactly. Yeah. So first thing, is you got to watch out in Hawaii. It's common. A lot of homeowners add additions to the home, another bathroom, another bedroom, a deck, without getting the proper permits filed. If a VA buyer wants to buy that property and the appraiser does an inspection and notes that, hey, there's a deck there that wasn't permitted, they're going to note it on the appraisal, and the VA department will not guarantee the loan, meaning the lender will not finance the property. So if this is the case, we've got two options, right? The first option is we could tear that unpermitted deck down, and once we verify that it's been taken down, then we can lend on it. The other option, if we don't want to tear it down, is to go and apply for retroactive permits, meaning you're going to have to get a draft person to go draft up the plans. Assuming that it's up to code, then we're going to have to go ahead and open a permit with the Department of Planning and Permits, and an inspector's going to have to come down, verify everything is to code, and then we can close the permits out. So that's another potential way to handle the situation. But again, we just got to factor in the additional time it takes to do that. Yeah.
And then we do have a person that can help do those after the fact permits.
Yeah, she'll be on one of our other shows, but her name's Janice Merlin with Dreamhouse Drafting.
Yes.
And if you want to get a hold of us, give us a call. There was something else I was going to talk about, but it just flew out of my head.
That's all right. It happens.
Right.
You've got a lot on your plate.
Yes, we do. Know. Well, thank you so much, Gabe, for calling in and sharing some VA info with us. All right, we do need to take a quick break.
But if you have questions for Gabe, that's 792-4252, 792-4252.
Or HawaiiVALoans.com.
Hey, it's your friend Sean Hannity, and I can tell you firsthand from moving across this great country that bad advice from your real estate agent can cost you time and a whole lot of money. You, however, have a great team of great Americans right there in your backyard that puts their money where their mouths are and takes the stress out of selling a home. I'm talking about Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally at Keller Williams Realty. They have a system for attracting buyers that's so effective they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and a deadline that you agree to, or will have it bought for cash. Now, how can they do this? Simple. The average realtor sells less than 10 homes a year and attracts a handful of buyers a month. Now, Adrienne and Attilio spend thousands of dollars every month to attract hundreds of buyers and help sell your home for 18% more money than the traditional agent. Now, they are so confident that you'll be happy, they also offer you a one-day listing agreement. Now, if they don't live up to their guarantees, they let you out of the contract, no questions asked. Adrienne and Attilios outsell 99% of the agents in Hawaii by targeting both local and out-of-state buyers. Call the agents that I personally recommend. That's Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally at Keller Williams Realty at 799-9596. That's 799-9596. Or online at guaranteedsale.com.
Are you a veteran interested in purchasing a home? If so, you qualify for the great benefits allowed by the VA Home Loans Program. Benefits like no down payment required, reduced closing costs, and flexible qualifying guidelines.
Hawaii VA Loans is Hawaii's VA loan specialist who can educate you on all these benefits and help you get on track with being pre-approved for a VA loan.
For more information on how you can tap into this great resource, go to hawaiiVAloans.com to download their free 24-page ebook. As a special bonus, after downloading the informative guide, you'll be instructed on how you can earn a $1,000 closing cost credit on your next home purchase.
So what are you waiting for? Get your free VA loan ebook and earn a $1,000 closing credit by going to hawaiiVAloans.com or give them a call at 792-4251. That's 792-4251. We recommend Fidelity National Title Insurance Company for your next real estate transaction.
Through its nationwide network of direct operations and agents, Fidelity National Title provides title insurance, underwriting, escrow, and closing services to consumers.
Check them out at fidelitynationaltitle.com or fntic.com.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
If you're looking for an outstanding insurance agent that will personally help you during the moment of truth, we recommend Bradley Maruyama with Allstate Insurance.
So, Attilio, what do you mean by the moment of truth?
Well, the best insurance is the insurance you never have to use, but we know that's not how life works. So when life happens, you can count on Bradley and his team to exceed your expectations for your insurance needs.
Keep in mind that when buying a home, the cost of home insurance should be taken into consideration. I trust Bradley with my own personal home, so you should give him a call. Call Bradley with Allstate Insurance at 591-8016. Welcome back, and this is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, where we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596 or on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Hey, everybody. You know, I'm not sure if you knew this, but we have ours truly. I realize that I should say it that way, not yours truly. Ours truly, Adrienne Lally, a.k.a. her roller derby name, Lally Gagger. She wrote a book called The Honolulu Real Estate Guide. And Adrienne, I heard that I can either go on Amazon.com, paid $19.99 plus shipping for this book, or I could get it for free. How do I get it for free?
Well, I just want to bring that 1995 thing up because Ben was doing a search for it. And
is it more?
The 2010 book?
Yeah.
$74.
What the?
I think because we've moved on to the further
years.
Oh,
so they're making it like a collector's item now?
Yes. So, I mean, you could really pay a lot for this thing.
No, you know what they're doing? They're saying no. That's how they say no.
They just raised the price.
We're like, you really want this book? All right, $74. We'll go to press and print one just for you.
Yes.
I have a 2010 one. I'm going to go put it up on eBay.
Yeah, I think you should.
But anyway, what's in this book?
There's tips for home buyers, home sellers. If you're relocating here to Oahu, it'll help you in that relocation. There's a whole chapter about short sales, foreclosures, and then there's interviews and helpful information about each area on Oahu, and even some neighbor island information as well. So it's a very useful tool.
All right.
So we have we have a guest. Is he there? Duke, are you there?
Duke, are you there?
I see he's there, but he's not talking.
Well, Duke's going to be coming on the line. We've got, it's the son of John Wayne.
No.
Duke, are you there?
He's here now.
Hello.
There he is.
Can you hear
Hi,
us?
hi, Duke.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon.
No, this is not the son of John Wayne.
He's actually the son of a police chief. No?
Police captain.
Police captain.
Police captain. You know, as time goes on, your dad, he got a higher rank. Just kidding. So
He got promoted.
Yeah, he got promoted even after retirement.
Right.
Okay, so Duke, what are we going to be talking about today?
Property management in Honolulu.
Yes.
Or Hawaii in general.
Okay. I call it wealth building because you're a key component in helping people build wealth. You're never really going to build wealth just with your own home. You got to have other properties outside of your home. So what are some things that we need to know about as a property owner of rental properties?
Well, as a landlord, there are three things that I want to bring up today. And one of them is the most problemed area for landlord in the court system today, that landlords have 14 days to return security deposits back to their tenants. That's number one.
Yep.
Number two tip for today is start the eviction process. In Hawaii is required that you give a 5-day letter of intent to evict. That's got to be by certified mail.
Okay.
And the last tip is landlords are required to complete the lease in the sale of a piece of real estate that involves a tenant.
Okay.
So the lease runs with the property. They can't.
The lease runs and takes precedent over the property sale.
Yeah. So that can be a good thing and that can be a bad thing. If you're looking to sell, if that buyer is not an investor and their owner,
they want to move in,
and they got to, and per their mortgage, got to take possession. They're not going to be able to do that. So that things to think about when you're going to renew that lease. On is it time to sell, or am I going to just stick it out with this next 1-year lease?
Right. That tip runs for a landlord, for a real estate agent, and for tenants in general.
Yeah. All right. What's some other cautionary tales for these landlords?
There's many, but one, the most advice that we give is what happens when the tenant stops paying the rent.
Yeah.
So, that's the number one reason why you would get a property manager.
Yeah.
To do accurate background checks, employment checks, and as you say, ATTILIO, go 3 deep.
Yeah. With the
Tell us
references.
about 3 deep.
I'll tell you, the wise man learns from their own mistakes and a happy man learns from the mistakes of others. So we know we had a client visiting with us, and their tenant basically just completely trashed the place. And
well, it was their dog.
It was their dog, but again, no property manager, and they're using an attorney to go after this tenant. Their legal fees as of today, $9,000, and they haven't gotten anything back from this tenant, and they've had to go back in there and repair it and all of that. So
they're like in the upwards of $20,000 between legal fees and just the
repair.
Sure.
And in a tenant situation. So other than that,
if they went 3 deep, that they could have avoided that.
Yeah.
Or if they had you.
If
they had a property manager, one, you could do a national search on their credit, 2, a background search on their criminal history, and 3, a rental search, which is brand new, it's 2 years old, and it's on Experian.com website. Of course, you have to pay for that, but now we have, as property managers, the ability to create a negative report on tenants who don't pay their rent.
Oh, wow.
Now, do all property managers in Hawaii do all of these background checks and rental checks and so forth? I mean, do they have the capability, or are they doing that, or is that something that you're differentiating from the rest?
Well, for the most part, I would say that most property managers are paid to do that. Whether they do it or not, I don't know. But our company, Keller Williams Property Management, along with Team Lally, has the ability to do background searches, credit searches, and rental searches with one click.
And I think what people need to realize is that you can actually do property management in Hawaii so long as you have a real estate license. So that does provide a little checks and balances for making sure just not any Joe Blow is doing property management. But the downside is there's, I think on Oahu, 10,000 licensees.
Yeah.
So
right.
It's a good thing in that you need to be licensed, and it's a bad thing in that there's a ton of licensees, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they should be doing property management.
Well, there's a landlord-tenant code law that also states that if you are a off-island owner, you have to designate a local representative here on the island to manage your property.
All right. Well, Duke, we do need to take a quick break for the news, but don't go too far. When we come back, we have some more property management questions for you.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
매력적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
Hey, Adrienne, I was thinking about buying an investment property and renting it out myself. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Really?
No.
What? Why not?
Did you know that Hawaii law favors the tenant?
Really?
Yes, and if you end up in court and the tenant wins, you may be liable for triple damages.
Oh no, I feel like Mr. Bill.
What I recommend you do is give Team Lally Property Management a call.
Why is that?
We have a guaranteed rent program.
Oh, really? What does that mean?
If we don't lease your home in 60 days, we'll pay the rent.
No way. If you don't lease my home in 60 days, you'll pay my rent?
Yes, if we don't lease your home in 60 days, we will pay the rent.
So, for more details, should I go to rentguaranteed.com?
Yes, that's rentguaranteed.com.
Or you can also call 445-9223. That's 445-9223. That's 445-9223. I hate those commercials that keep repeating the number. What's that number?
445-9223.
Oh, yeah, 445-9223.
In every real estate transaction, there is a virtual silent partner, the escrow company. They're there to make certain that the transaction keeps on track and that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed.
We like working with Hawaii Escrow and Title. They close our transactions on time with professionalism and aloha. We're happy to recommend Hawaii Escrow and Title for any escrow and title services, providing Hawaii's community with exceptional escrow and title services since 1972.
Check them out on the web at hetinc.com. That's hetinc.com.
Hey, listen, are you confused, maybe even frightened when thinking about real estate? Well, here's a unique proposition. It's from Adrienne Lally and ATTILIO Leonardi of Team Lally, Keller Williams. You know, Adrienne and ATTILIO, they offer a no-obligation guarantee. If they have not done their job, you're free to get out of your contract. You're not going to want to, though, because they'll sit down with you, establish a price and deadline to sell your home, and if the deadline passes and the home isn't sold, they're going to buy your home. Just listen to this. This is Ocean Point in Eva Beach. Adrienne listed the home, and 4 days later, before it was even shown physically to anyone, she had a full price offer. Now, how has this happened? It's because the team provided a video tour through the home, not just some slideshow, but an actual video tour. And the video tour told the buyers all they needed to know. Sellers love these guys. So working with Adrienne and ATTILIO doesn't obligate you to anything. If they're not doing their job, they're going to let you out of your contract, and they'll do it free and clear. So why not call the only agent willing to earn your business every single day? Team Lally, 855-KHVH-830. That's 855-KHVH-830 or online at guaranteedsale.com. That's guaranteedsale.com, and start your packing now.
Party people!
Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, where we'll buy it. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm ATTILIO.
And today we're talking about property management with Duke KIMHAN of Keller Williams Property Management.
All right, so some more helpful tips for our landlords out there. Why would I want to call you up and have you manage my properties, Duke?
Well, when you're in an investor situation, most of the time you live off island and you can't take a look at the properties. Along with the last thing on your mind is paying your GE tax in Hawaii.
Yes.
So we can handle your GE taxes locally, and we can also take care of your HOA fees and any other maintenance issues. We're going to be on island, and we'll be one phone call away from your tenants.
Yeah, so I mean, for me personally, I don't even manage my own stuff. I have other people do it, and I look at it as you're kind of like a barrier or a shield between me and the tenant. Everything's happy and go lucky when the rent's coming in, but whenever, you know what, I tell you, people appreciate the fact of having a property manager on Super Bowl Sunday when the tenant gives a phone call saying, my daughter flushed her teddy bear down the toilet.
Right. We just got a call from one of our tenants who one of our owners who got personally involved with our tenants, and she can't seem to collect the rent now.
Oh, wow.
So, my advice to her was get a property manager so you don't get personally involved with your tenants.
And you can use the stranger effect, right? It's like, people
Absolutely
will listen to strangers and be more courteous to them. They know you. We know. That's what family do. It's a good thing with the family and the bad thing with the family, but you don't want to be managing them as a property renter. Especially for family, I'd for sure use a property manager.
Well, one of our situations was a brother in the unit, and he had 2 big dogs. The dogs tore up the unit, and he let them inside, and they laid against the wall, and we had to order a new door, repair the walls, paint the exterior, paint the interior, and it accrued about $700 in cleaning costs alone, not to mention plumbing and everything else that it went through. But the brother had no idea because he was away.
Yeah, so what do you think? What was the total bill on that to get that property back up to spec to rent it out again?
Well, it was $2,700, and the rent was only $2,000, and the deposit was only $2,000.
So if you look at it,
and there was the other one too, with the mom.
Oh, with the mom, a mom and a brother to their own family. What the?
Right.
So okay, you're thinking, oh, I'll just put my family in there; they'll take care of it, and no muss, no fuss, no worry. You know what? It's going to end up costing you in the long run. Any of these wealth building seminars, books, TV shows, they're not going to tell you, don't manage these properties yourself. Hire a professional to do that for you.
It's a tax deduction.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to get a hold of you, Duke, what's the best phone number for them to reach you at?
What's that rental?
808-445-9223. It's our property management hotline. And we also have a guaranteed rent program that you can look up on our website. That's 808-445-9223.
What is that guaranteed rent program?
Guaranteed rent program states that if we take your property and we manage it and we don't find a tenant within 60 days, we'll pay you the rent.
We'll pay the rent.
Yes, we'll pay the rent.
We'll pay the rent.
We'll pay the rent.
That's right.
I think that alone is worth taking a chance with us because obviously we're going to come in there and advise you and coordinate getting the property ready for sale. So
for rent.
For rent. And
That's our guaranteed sale program.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? If you're a realtor out there and you're like, I don't want to do property management, you know what? It's actually the rent and all of that and everything actually should be handled by your brokerage. I think that's by law.
Yeah, the security deposits.
Yeah. So if
some brokerages don't do property management as a rule.
So if they don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. You want to focus on running the sale or working with your clients and not do property management. But you're afraid that you're going to lose that client. What's our guarantee there, Duke?
We have a 100% client return to agent guarantee. And if that's not good enough for you, then if you decide to refer the client into our sale pool, then we'll gladly pay you 40% referral fee as an agent.
Holy moly. Did you say 40%?
40%.
Like 4 with a 0?
40.
Okay, so I have you manage my client's property, and I'm in the south of France when they're ready to sell.
We give you a 10% referral fee just for that alone.
Oh, 10% for that. So I'm in the south of...
From the first month's rent.
First month's rent.
First month, yep.
But I'm in the south of France, and the client calls me up and says, I'm ready to sell. And you're like, I ain't coming back from France to sell your house. I'm going to have Duke take care of that through the sales team. And then you're like, but I'm happy about that. Then you're not telling the client this, but I'm going to get a 40% referral fee on that, and I don't have to deal with it.
All of it's in writing.
Nice.
When
All
you
in
refer
writing.
the client over.
Yeah. All right. So that's our property management. Anything else for Duke?
Let's quickly talk about the pet deposit. That's something new that just came out where you can collect an
Tell
extra,
us about pet deposits.
Pet deposits just started November 1st. It's been in the works for 2 years at our board of realtors. But the new landlord-tenant code states that the landlords now can collect an additional up to 1 month's additional rent for pet deposit.
Wow.
Now, I have a question on this pet deposit. If the tenant's already in place and they have a pet, but they don't have that extra deposit, can you go back in after the fact and tell them, hey, this law has changed and I want
Is it
another
retroactive?
month? Yeah.
No, it's not retroactive, but when you renew the lease, you can renew the pet deposit fee.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. I'm going to need your help with that, Duke.
Yeah.
Sure.
Renewing the. Especially have to have small ponies.
Yeah.
Small ponies, right?
Yeah.
Right. As long as your association allows that.
Yep.
Well, if they have to, if it's what is it?
An emotional
pony.
Emotional rescue, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Duke, thank you so much for calling in today and sharing with us and our listeners about property management tips.
And give them that if they have questions after the show. What's the number they should call for the rental hotline?
808-445-9223.
That's 445-9223.
All right.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
Duke.
you.
Thanks, Duke.
Good luck.
All
Thank you,
righty.
Adrienne and Attilio.
All righty. Have
Okay.
a great day. We'll see you later on
Bye-bye.
tonight.
Yes. All right. So we have Ben, our real estate concierge. Is he still on the line? Oh, no. Oh, there he is. No?
Ben, you there? Oh, Ben, you hung up on us. I'm so bummed. I'm emotionally stressed. Anyway, call back, Ben. Oh, we got Lydia?
Okay. Well, we can talk to Lydia then.
Lydia, you going to talk about open houses today, or what are we talking about?
Open houses. I'm doing a wonderful open house in Wailua
Okay.
at 67-448 Puuki Street, and it's listed for $565. And I will be there tomorrow between 2 and 5.
Now, the only way you're not going to be able to see this home is if you're Stevie Wonder. Because we got what? 1, 2, 3. I got 4 signs up over there.
I think that's like a record. I don't think we've ever had so many signs up for one listing.
Yeah, and then we're going to have all the open house signs that Lydia's going to put up. But what else can you tell us about this home?
Oh, it has a stupendous kitchen. They renovated it, and it is high-end. Just, I think, a chef's dream kitchen.
Yeah.
And beautiful wood floors. I mean, just very well done. Wood laminate, actually, but gorgeous. Very well done.
Nicely decorated bathrooms and
Very
bedrooms.
tasteful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's a big lot. I mean, this is a great family gathering place.
Long driveway.
Long driveway, plenty parking. That's your parking, not street parking. I'm talking about your parking.
I mean, how many cars
Right.
do you
And it
think
has
you
a
can
beautiful man cave in the carport.
Yes.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got the flat screen TV up in the living room in the carport.
Mm-hmm. Nice big yard.
Yeah, I would see if I had to calculate, like say it's Thanksgiving and you're having a bunch of cars in there, I'm thinking you could probably
Maybe
fit about
10?
6 to 8 to
No,
10.
I think 10.
10 cars.
10 cars, easy.
If they're smart cars, you can fit 20.
At least.
Yeah. But what else? Anything else about the area or?
Well, it's convenient to Wailua High School. It's just in a very quiet neighborhood, easy access to the North Shore beaches, just really ideal.
I think one of the key things about the location is when you live on the North Shore, if you're in Sunset Beach area, you're always going to have to deal with the traffic, especially during the surf contests and just in general, it's super busy. But this one is just outside of that area, so it's the best of North Shore without all that Sunset Beach traffic.
I absolutely agree with you on that note.
All right. Well, thanks so much for calling in and telling our listeners about this awesome open house. It's going to be taking place tomorrow between 2 and 5.
Yes.
We do need to take a quick break, but when we come back, we have more open houses and we have our real estate concierge, Ben.
Thank you, Lydia.
Okay, thanks, Lydia.
Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby. Here we go.
Hi, it's Colin Coward. You've heard me say losers make excuses and champions find a way to win every time. Need to sell your home right here in Honolulu? You've got real estate agents who operate in a whole different league. My friends, Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally Keller Williams. Those guys make the selling process look easy because they sell 27 times more homes than the average agent and spend thousands of marketing dollars, attracting hundreds of buyers. Because of that, Adrienne and Attilio guarantee that if they can't sell your home at a price and deadline you agreed to, they'll buy your home. They'll buy yours, no risk. And if at any point you're not happy, they'll let you fire them and you're free to go. But that's not going to happen. There's only one phone call I would make. It would be to Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi. Write the number down, 799-9596. 799-9596. Or online at guaranteedsale.com. That's guaranteedsale.com.
Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places to live with our gorgeous weather and perfect tropical climate. It's the ultimate paradise.
However, pests love living here just as much as we do. Pests like cockroaches, termites, ants, and even rodents thrive within our very own homes.
Ew! Keeping them out is important for the safety of your family as well as the structural integrity of your home.
Let KIMHAN Termite and Pest Control keep your home clear of these unwanted pests.
They offer smart, reasonable, and effective programs for your property. With more than 30 years of experience, let the KIMHAN team protect your investment.
Call them today for a free estimate at 591-9997. Again, that's 591-9997. One of the things we recommend to get the most value in regards to getting your home ready for sale is a professional cleaning, and the cleaning company we recommend is Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Give Flo a call at 383-5843. They are licensed and insured and can do residential and commercial cleaning.
Look, folks, I'm a certified clean freak. Just ask my beautiful wife, Regina. This is the only company I trust to clean my own properties.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596. Or on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Well, hey, everybody. We got a special guest called in today, and he is a real estate concierge.
Yes.
He can't get you the Blue Man tickets, but he can make your real estate buying experience seem like you're at a Blue Man concert.
The searching experience.
No. Yeah.
Online.
Make it nice. Make it fun.
Yes.
Less stress. No stress.
Ben, are you there?
I am here.
All right. Sounds like you're at the ocean. That's a nice sound. Just say you're at the ocean.
For all everyone knows, I'm at the ocean.
There you go. You know, and that's one of the key things. So tell us, what's the name of the website?
Well, it is called exactly what it is, BestHawaiiRealEstateSearch.com.
All right. So it's BestHawaiiRealEstateSearch.com. What I like about this information is it's accurate. Why is it accurate, Ben?
Well, the listings on BestHawaiiRealEstateSearch.com are compiled from the active MLS listings submitted by Hawaii Realtors. It's compiled by the MLS system. So it's up-to-the-minute results. When a home gets closed, it's no longer on our website.
Yeah.
Unlike like Zillow or Trulia,
some of that information may be old, inaccurate, outdated.
There's listings on Zillow that have sold over a year ago. Most people don't know that.
Yep. As Ed McMahon would say, I did not know that. So you come to BestHawaiiRealEstateSearch.com. Now let's say I'm on the site and I'm like, I wish I could talk to somebody. Can I talk to somebody on BestHawaiiRealEstateSearch.com? And who would that be?
Well, you can talk to me. My number is 808-426-7211. I'm always available to help.
Yeah.
You can also connect yourself with a qualified realtor in the area simply by submitting a form, and they'll be in to with you within hours.
Yes.
Or they can call the buyer hotline.
Yeah, 234-4421. All right. So what else you want to tell us about this website?
Well, it lists every home that's currently for sale on Oahu, and it's a great resource. It's easy to navigate, allows searching by neighborhood, by amenities, and you'll find it really is the easiest way to simplify your search for new homes.
Now, if you wanted to search for a foreclosure or a short sale, is there an option to just trim down the search to look for distressed properties?
Absolutely. There's so many ways that you can filter your search.
I think it's almost worth it once you get on there, and if you just a lot of times you just don't know what you don't know. It is user friendly, but if you want to fully utilize that resource to help you with your home buying search, give Ben a call, and he's there for you, or send him an email, or
he can walk you through the website and just show you the tools that you're going to need to do all your searching.
Oh, and by the way, Ben, how much does this cost?
It's absolutely free.
Free. No setup fee or anything?
No setup fee, no monthly subscription fee, no opt-in fee at all. It's an absolutely 100% free-to-use site.
Okay, awesome. And anything else about that website?
I think we're good on the BestHawaiiRealEstateSearch.com.
All right. I heard there's another website we wanted to talk about.
GuaranteedSale.com.
GuaranteedSale.com. What's that about?
Well, GuaranteedSale.com is the easiest way for a Hawaii homeowner to check the value of your home.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is pull up our website, GuaranteedSale.com, enter in your address and a little bit of information about who you are, and within seconds you'll get an estimated value of your home, what it could sell for today, based on market trends, based on neighborhood trends, based on a whole lot of factors. We take out all that research and all that time so you get an instant answer to what your home's worth.
Also, can you tell me what I could rent it for?
Absolutely. We also give rent estimates in case you're thinking of working with KIMHAN, our property manager.
All right, so the two websites, besthawaiirealestatesearch.com and then guaranteedsale.com.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So check them out. All right, thank you so much, Ben, for calling in and sharing with our listeners about these two awesome websites they can take advantage of.
All right.
All right, so we have Cherie on the line. Are you there, Cherie?
Good morning.
Good morning, Cherie. Thank you for calling in. What's your open house today?
I'm actually going to be out in Ocean Point tomorrow.
Okay.
From 2 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
It is a single-family detached home right on the main drive, Kapolei Parkway. The address is 916439 Kapolei Parkway. Great spacious home, almost 1,500 square feet with a nice open concept living. So you've got living room, dining area combined, lots of great party space. And this home has tons of special features. There's a PV system, there's a flagstone patio, ceramic tile and laminate flooring, stainless steel appliances, and an extra space for a third car parking, which is prime out in Eva.
Well, yeah, I think Ocean Point, they the way that their homes are set up, there's no driveway, or most of the homes don't have a driveway. So having that third car parking that's important.
Exactly. And this home is listed for $565, so it's a great price. Did I say 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath? I'm not sure if I added that in.
That's okay.
Oh,
and what's really neat as well is the homeowners enclose that back lanai, so it's a great space there for an office or a playroom.
Okay.
And I think that there is a PV system on there as well. It's like
Correct.
10 panels, and they didn't zero base their electric bill, but they sure did bring that cost down significantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot with electricity. And also this house has no maintenance fee. And there's an association, which is very minimal. I believe it's about $60, $70 a month, but no maintenance. So that'll keep your monthly cost down. A lot of the homes in Eva, because they're part of the planned association, they do have maintenance. So this one does not. So it's a plus for buyers.
So tomorrow from 2 to 5, go visit
From 2
Cherie.
to 5, absolutely. And buyers out there, if you can't come in tomorrow because you're watching your favorite team, just give us a call, and we have open house every day.
All right.
Call for times. The number is 234-4421. That's 234-4421.
All right. Thanks, Cherie. You have a
You're
great
welcome.
open house.
Yeah, have a great day.
Okay. All right. So we have Abby on the line.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Abby. So tell us about your open houses.
Okay, so I have one today. This one is from 2 to 4. It's a fee simple, a single-family house. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's in Palahia Street, apartment Unit L. This is a really nice big house. It has about over 1,800 of square feet living space. It's in a quiet neighborhood. It has some, nice upgraded appliances. It has laminate and ceramic tile flooring. There's a central AC in there as well. And just to let our listeners know, this is a short sale. It was approved it was appraised for $585, but it's bank approved it for $550, so it's a really good deal.
So there's some instant equity there.
Yeah.
Walk into.
Yeah, so what people are saying, well, if it's approved at that, how can we list it for the other price? Because the bottom line, it doesn't matter what the bank wants for this property. It's what the market will bear. So that's there. That's the reasoning.
And then the next one, I have open house tomorrow, Sunday. This is at 2 to 5. This is in Highlander, around Pro Ridge.
Yeah.
This is a studio, actually a large studio. And this is close to shopping centers. There's a golf course just around the corner. There is some amenities included in there. There's some nice pool, a hot tub. There's also a resident manager. There's a meeting room and an exercise room. This is listed for $190. So again, a very nice deal. And it's a fee simple.
I think this is the only one that's available in the whole entire building.
Yes.
Last that I checked.
Yeah.
So inventory's low. Go visit Abby tomorrow from
Please do.
2 to 5 and check this out. Like the studio, though, like the way that it's set up is it has these soji screens, so it can be turned into like a little one bedroom.
Like a one bedroom. You can have some privacy there in the bedroom area, or maybe you just don't make your bed in the morning and you don't want people to see your messy bed. Just close off the bedroom. The other thing, too, I wanted to point out, that loop over there, Ko'uka Loop, you're battling for street parking. So when you have people come visit, I know one of the townhomes over there, there's no guest parking.
Yeah.
The one that fronts closer to the mall.
But Bougainville.
Yeah, Bougainville. But this one's got lots of guest parking in the out front. So when Grandma comes to visit, she doesn't have to be driving around Ko'uka Loop about 29 times to find parking.
That's right. Yeah. All right, so go park in the guest parking and visit Abby at her open house tomorrow.
Yeah, look for the signs.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Abby.
Thanks, Abby.
Bye-bye.
All righty. All right, so we have one more open house, and that was for Kaylin. She was on the line, and then I don't know what happened to her.
What's her open house? Tell them about it.
Okay.
Got about 20 seconds.
All right, her open house is a brand new listing that we have out in Kaneohe. It's
Hui Manu.
47457 II Place. It's listed at $660,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,300 square feet of living space. A little over 7,000 square foot lot. Has a big backyard. Perfect.
Corner lot.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home. Great location. Homes in this neighborhood they don't come up for sale often.
No, they don't.
The other thing is that there's normally 3 bedrooms in this neighborhood. This one is a 4. So, anyways, Kaylin will be out there tomorrow from 2 to 5. Go give her a visit.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for listening, and thank you to our sponsors.
With Denise Kaehu with Hawaii Escrow and Title.
Gabe Ame and Jim Owens with Hawaii VA Loans and Home Loan Financial.
Mike Metz with Kamine Termite and Pest Control.
Bradley Moroyama with Allstate Insurance.
Flo and Frank with Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Matt Fortier of Fidelity National Title.
If you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, just go to teamlally.com and check out our business partner page under our link section.
We also want to give a big thank you to Steven, our producer here in the studio, and make sure to tune in next week. We're going to have an awesome guest talking about something that will change your life forever.
This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed sold program.
If we can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and or time frame, we'll have it bought for cash.
Take